Hi guys, Matthew Lippard here. I'm back with another video. This is going to be my first cooking video of 2024. My wife found this recipe. It's Buffalo Chicken Enchiladas. It sure sounded good, so we're going to go ahead and get into this. And I'm not going to do this the same way that she found this recipe. And one thing that's really cool about cooking is I've learned enough now that I can begin to change things, kind of put my own spin on things, and I leave things out. I can add things, whatever, and you do the same thing. Watch this video and check it out. If this sounds good to you, go ahead and try it. And when you do, do me a favor. Leave something in the comment section. Tell me what you thought of it. Tell me how you changed it. And I love to hear those kinds of things. I'd like to hear that feedback. And so before we get started, go ahead and click that like button. Smash that subscribe button, will you? And that bell icon. That way, every time I upload new content, you get notified of it and you can check it out. And share this video. So share it to your social media, share it with your friends, and let's get this thing going. And let me reset this camera, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're going to start by preheating our oven to 350 degrees. We'll let that get warmed up, and we'll go ahead and get started putting things together. All right, I've assembled all of my ingredients. I got a rotisserie chicken. We took the meat off the bones. Got the breast being here. My wife did that last night, and we have 2 cans of red enchilada sauce. They're both 10-ounce cans, so it's 20 ounces total. I've got a block of Philadelphia cream cheese cube. I'm going to melt that here in a second. I've got 2 cups of Mexican blend shredded cheese. I have a 1/4 cup of Frank's Red Hot, and back here hiding, I have a tablespoon of vegetable oil, and I have 10 corn tortillas. I have my 9x13 Pyrex dish with some cooking spray. We'll spray that before we put anything in it. But I'm going to go ahead and switch the camera over here. I'm going to start mixing up some of this other stuff, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got a bowl here. I'm going to add put the enchilada sauce in there, both cans of that. And I'm going to put the Frank's Red Hot in there. Mix that up a little bit. You can always taste it. If it's too spicy, you can thin it out. If it's not spicy enough, you can add some more Frank's. That's not bad. It's not too hot. Then I'm going to take the chicken. I'm going to throw it in another bowl. And I'm going to put about a 1/2 cup of this mixture in here. I'm just going to guess at it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to get it coated. I'll mix this around and let this stuff start soaking into this mixture. Let those flavors start to marry. Okay, now it's time to melt some cheese. Okay, I've got my cheeses here and my oil. Start my pan here. Put it on medium heat. I'm going to put the vegetable oil in here. And then I'm going to put the cream cheese that's slightly softened at room temperature in there. And that was loud. And then I'm going to put about 1/2 of the shredded cheese in here. And now we're just going to kind of melt this all together. And you get me a spoon here, something to kind of stir this around. And once this all gets melted in, I'll be back. Okay, the cheese is starting to melt, so now I'm going to put the chicken mixture in here and kind of stir that around and let the cheese continue to melt, mixing in with the chicken. And this will sit here. This will go for about 4 or 5 minutes. And once everything gets all melted and married in, then I'll be back. Okay, this stuff is getting all melted together and creamy, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. I'm going to leave the burner on. And I'm going to move this smaller pan over. I'm going to put a little bit of vegetable oil in this, and I'm going to heat up the tortillas. I'm not going to leave the tortillas in there very long, just long enough to soften them up and make them easier to work with, and that's it. They'll just be in there for 10-15 seconds just to get softened up, and then let some of the oil drain off, and then we'll do the other 9, and then we'll come back when that's done. Okay, I've got everything heated up. I've got some cooking spray. I'm going to lightly spray the pan so it doesn't stick. Set that aside, and I'm going to put just a little bit of this mixture in here. Let me get a spoon and kind of move that around. Where did my spoon go? There it is. I found my spoon. I momentarily lost my spoon. Kind of cover the bottom with a little bit of that sauce. And then I'm going to got my tortillas here, take a little bit of this stuff, this chicken mixture, put it in here right along the middle of it. I know I won't do as good a job, but this is my wife does. She's done this forever, and she usually does all these Mexican ones, but I'm giving this a whirl here. So roll that, put it seam side down, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these off camera and see if they all fit in here, and I'll be back. Okay, I got all 10 of them in there. I packed them in a little bit full, so I had to kind of move them over to the side, and so I get 2 all along the side. I've got just a little bit of this stuff left over. I'm just going to throw it in on the top, and find a couple of cracks there. And then I'm also going to put the rest of the sauce over the top as well. Just kind of drizzle it over the top and kind of even it out, and it'll all kind of run down in there. Be cooking in with it while it's cooking. And then I've got half of the cheese still here, the Mexican blend cheese. So I will just sprinkle it over the top, just kind of scatter it over evenly, and then it's going to go into the fire, and it will cook in the oven at 350 for 25 minutes. So I'll see you in 25 minutes. Okay, my Buffalo Chicken Enchiladas are out of the oven. Just going to let them sit here and cool for a little bit, and then we'll dig in. Hey guys, I hope you liked that video. That's the first time I ever tried that recipe, and it's the very first video of 2024, cooking video of 2024, Buffalo Chicken Enchiladas. It's an amazing recipe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I'll reply as necessary or as makes sense. And like I said earlier, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, will you? That way you'll be notified every time I post these videos. Hit that bell icon, and we can make this thing grow. And share this video. All those likes, all those shares, all that stuff, that all affects those YouTube algorithms. So we can make this thing grow. I appreciate your support. And until next time, have a great day.